Hello there, I am Tommy Taco, and welcome back. I just completed a four-game quick manage session. Played the Baltimore Orioles in the Bronx. Three-game sweep there. Yankees taking care of business. Then we had an off day, and then I quick managed this game against the Cubs, which ended in an 8-4 loss. And now I will be playing this game here, a Saturday evening game. James Paxton and Tyler Glasnow. Paxton remains undefeated on the season, 12-0. Glasnow is 2-5. I have recently started a new way of hitting. I have tried everything in the book to try and improve my hitting, starting with directional and then moving to analog, and now I'm on zone hitting. However, I turned the PCI off because I struggle to line up that dot. I've been playing some Diamond Dynasty doing it that way, so we'll see if it translates to the season. Be a partly cloudy day in the Bronx here today. The lefty James Paxton still undefeated. Let's see what the lineup will be today. Mike Ford is hot. I think this is how we will keep it. LeMahieu, Judge, Torres, Stanton, Sanchez, Voit, Urshela, Hicks, and Talkman facing the Chicago Cubs and Tyler Glasnow. Coming up next. The Cubs first place in the NL Central. Yankees leading the American League East. The Cubs will send Rizzo, Bote, Bryant, Baez, Contreras, Schwarber, Souza, Almora Jr., and Kipnis against the Yankees today. Let's take it to the field.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Paxton, a Canadian native, is currently 3rd in All-Star fan voting among starting pitchers, so he's hopeful at least to get an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. And that brings up Javi Baez. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. Contreras, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the NL All-Star squad. He is currently the leading vote getter at catcher.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
1-1 to Schwarber. Contreras, a runner at second with one away. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Steven Souza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
1-2. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. 1 left. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's just 1 for 6. A ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Fly ball out toward right field. After it is Souza. He's there and records the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Ready now, Luke Voigt. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Gio Urshela is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here it comes. 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. The pitch. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And there's out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this will be fouled away. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he takes ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Baez has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Tauchman, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's set. Here it comes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lays off. 2-2 now. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So a runner at first with 2 away, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after the... And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Match up with Tyler Glass now to lead off the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop,
Standing in, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Call called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped up. Rizzo has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Smoke on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it into 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
He throws him on the fastball there. Steven Souza becomes the first out of the inning. From the belt, the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
2-1 the count. 2 out, bases loaded. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Almora, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. It's all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Tauchman stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, David Bodie. In there, no balls and a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up,
here's a fly ball, well hit. Hicks going back at the track, the wall, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Fourth home run for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
this guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Hicks will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Was there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Here now the 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
A ball and a strike now. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Cubs are on. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-0. He's taken strike 1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Line towards center field. Almora's got it, and there is 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Aaron Judge is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Ball inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now that's popped up. Rizzo is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2-3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in once again, Steven Souza. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two and 1 now to Steven Souza. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5.
Ready once again, Albert Almora. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Jason Kipnis. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Swing and a line drive. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Alec Mills takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First offering on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 29.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Gio Urshela. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Mills, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Number 0, Adam.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
into the box now, David Bodie. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops. He'll get it into second, and he's safe. Stepping into the box, number 17. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. Last time through was a base hit. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And that misses 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Dan Winkler answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. Grounded to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. One there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. From the stretch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left field.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Judge looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, number 23 for him thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
At the plate, Steven Souza hits softly down the line at first. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So a runner at first now with one away. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's big Aaron Judge. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next for New York, Torres. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Cubbies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler Glasnow notches his 3rd win of the year. James Paxton is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.